This is nScreenNoise. My name is Colin Dixon, founder and chief analyst at nScreen Media, and today is February 19th, 2016. AdAge reports that AT&T is beginning to push customers away from Uverse TV towards DirecTV and is in the process of phasing out Uverse TV. Now, they have stopped building the Uverse set-top box, according to AdAge, and they are focusing on building a home hub on which they're hoping to consolidate all of their home services. Now, why are they moving from Uverse TV to DirecTV when they've made that investment in Uverse TV? Well, there are a couple of reasons, a couple of short-term reasons. The first is that Uverse TV is not competing very well with competitive products like X1 from Comcast. X1 is being heavily promoted here in the Bay Area, where Uverse and Comcast compete head-to-head. And it looks like from the numbers that Uverse is just not getting it done. The company said that it lost 240,000 Uverse subscribers in Q4 of 2015. Now DirecTV did pick up some of those. It gained 214,000, but Comcast is clearly picking up a lot of those subscribers who are being wooed across by some of the more advanced features. Another reason why they're focusing on DirecTV as opposed to Uverse TV is DirecTV's cost structure is just better. They've been able to negotiate cheaper licenses for content than Uverse has, so the profitability of that service is a lot better than Uverse TV. But to really understand why DirecTV is becoming the focus of AT&T and not Uverse TV, we have to go back to 2005 when AT&T launched Uverse. Now, Uverse is based on twisted pair wire. That same technology that has been bringing phone service into our homes for over 100 years was co-opted by AT&T to deliver Uverse television. To do it, it is employing a technology called ADSL2+, and this can deliver up to a maximum of 24 megabits per second on that twisted pair wire. Now, simply put, that is not enough. It was not enough when the service launched in 2005 because they can barely deliver two simultaneous HD television signals at the same time down that wire. And that has meant that the service had to make a lot of compromises to deliver television. And one of the biggest ones was in compressing the television signal a lot. And I can tell you, we've tried Uverse TV a couple of times in my household, and both times we've thrown it out because it just simply wasn't able to deliver the same quality that we were used to with Dish Network, the satellite service that we use. The blacks just did lack detail, and the picture was just not as sharp as Dish Network can deliver. So we had to throw it out. So, simply put, there's no future for television service on ADSL2+ and on Uverse. Simply, they cannot deliver advanced services like Ultra HD over that fabric. There's just not enough bandwidth. Now, if you look at Verizon, another telco that launched services, television services at about the same time as AT&T, Fios also included a mistake, I think, in television service because they used cable technology inside the home to deliver that television signal. But the big difference is that Verizon ran fiber connections to people's home, and fiber has so much bandwidth it can more than cope with anything the television industry wants to try. Ultra HD is fine, 8K TV, no problem, high dynamic range, even virtual reality. There is plenty of bandwidth using Fios fiber to deliver all of those services. Now, that means that DirecTV is really helping AT&T do something which it needs to do. It needs to transition its network to something that will serve it well for the 21st century. But unfortunately, they're not done with DirecTV. They have to make improvements in DirecTV too, because DirecTV doesn't have some of the advanced features that are currently being promoted by companies like Comcast with X1. In particular, they need to have things like voice search, recommendations, and real content portability. They can do all of that with broadband, so they should be focusing on using broadband to improve DirecTV to make it more competitive. And the idea of a home hub is a very good one. They can put these satellite tuners in the home hub, make television a resource on the home network so that it can be received on any of the devices that a consumer is using. So I think those things are things that AT&T has to do in the short term to make DirecTV more competitive and to help transition the in-home network. But that is not enough. They have to pull fiber. It's that simple. To correct the architecture problem that they have with Uverse, they have to get way more bandwidth to the home, and the way you do that is with photons on fiber, not electrons on twisted pair. So that's going to be a very hard thing to do because running fiber is extremely expensive. AT&T promised $2.5 billion in savings from the DirecTV acquisition. It is facing $11 billion costs in buying new airwaves to support its wireless business. It has $6.5 billion in debt maturities and $11 billion in dividends that it has to deliver this year. And I'm not sure that they have enough money and the stomach to spend the amount of money that they need to do to pull fiber. But pull fiber they must. So at last we see the real reason for the DirecTV acquisition. It is simply to give them a life raft and an ability to transition to this new architecture with a home hub and fiber to the home. This will give them a robust 21st century service that they can base their services going forward and do very well. It also, by using DirecTV, it allows them to take television off of those twisted pairs and deliver much better, faster broadband on those twisted pairs to homes to keep that more competitive while they run the fiber. Will they be able to get it done? Well, they have to, and we'll be talking about it here on nScreenNoise as they make the improvements. We'll see you again next time.